So glad you could be along for a 3-hour adventure into the unknown, even though there's no ice princesses nor anyone who likes to finish each other's sandwiches. That's something that was left in a movie. I apparently decided to quote from that movie. It was probably from 2013 or something like that. Where's it at exactly?
Into the unknown.
Vocal cords are in fine Monday form, I can see.
Hot echoey in here.
You really shouldn't have started the show from a canyon. It's an interesting choice. I don't know what brought Frozen to mind, but apparently that's where we're going today. If that's any indication of how the show's going to go, then we're in pretty good shape. You are wearing red. I am wearing the UK hat. I encourage you all immediately, ! Bingo, so you can get your bingo card, and you'll be in very good shape for the duration of the show. So go do that right now. You can get them from our website, gamingmorningshow.tv. All right, I'm going to talk about Last of Us in just a second because it's very important what I have to say to you all. But do want to let you know the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News is coming up in 15 minutes from now, so that's on the way. We also have a story of a suspected burglar in the house. They're back. The house. That ended up being a deer. It wasn't actually a burglar. It was just a deer walking around. It's fine.
Deer in the house.
Deer in the house. Next hour, we'll tell you about a British bus driver who stopped to give a loose sheep a lift. So that's coming up as well. Holy cow, bunch of days of the day to get to in a moment. It is going to be a good Monday. I have a feeling. We'll also play a Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth during the final hour crew. Good morning and nice chat to those who are already in our chat.
First,
Scott Chick has shown up.
the Nintendogs live under Scott Chick's bed.
Open things up 59 past 5 o'clock. Downs is here. Hello, everyone. Hello to you. Thank you for being here. Link, good morning. It is good to see you.
Nice chat.
The Element of One has stopped by as well. Want to wish everyone a fantastic Monday and a fantastic start of the week. I hope it is good for everybody as well. It's National Dress Day, National Frozen Food Day, National Oreo Cookie Day, Alamo Day, Day of Memorial and Respect for Veterans, Day of the Dude, Dentist Day, Fast of Esther, Fun Facts About Names Day, Maka Buka, National Brian Day, and National Damien Day. Among all the days of the day, you can find the full listing in some of the descriptions on these various platforms that we do this show on. So that's where we're at. Anything to add? Anything that you need to get out? It's been pent up inside.
I don't think so. Day of the Dude.
Day of the Dude, dude.
Dude.
Yeah. What if it was the day of the person who didn't remember exactly where they parked?
The day of the Dude, where's my car?
Exactly.
Nice.
So, all right. Last night was The Last of Us, and the big thing I need to tell you all is I didn't watch it, so don't screw this up, okay? I got things to do tonight because I really wanted to watch it, but I also really wanted to do other things, and I chose the other things.
Spoiler tease.
I don't want to know what happened. Can you at least give me, though, just is it totally worth it, or is it the worst episode of the whole series so far?
Well, I don't want to spoil too much, but we didn't watch it either.
Oh, sweet. Okay. What happened?
Yeah,
your house was stoked.
Yeah, well, so we've been watching it. SportsDoc wife and I have been watching it with her mom and then her niece. And her niece hadn't seen last week's episode, so she started watching that while we finished, doing the dishes and getting the kids to bed and doing all that kind of stuff. And by the time we were done with that stuff and she was done watching last week's episode, mother-in-law was very, very tired, so she hasn't been feeling well. So we sent her to bed, and we're like, we'll watch it tomorrow. And so we're going to watch it tonight.
Spoiler tease. Socrates' brother. Kind of a jerk.
So that means I might get to watch it with you tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. You know what this means, too. Everything's coming up hefty goof, because I got to do what I wanted to do last night, which I wasn't going to say I wanted to play Apex. So I played a little bit of Apex last night. I wanted to. We usually wake up early Sunday morning, and I didn't yesterday because Sean and I had other plans. Pesky race. We watched Formula One. That was the first race of the year yesterday. Yeah, it was good. It was good to get up a little bit earlier than well, no, that's not true. I actually slept in later yesterday. But it was good to go and watch F1 and be at your house. We actually didn't watch a ton of races together toward the tail end of last year because...
Yeah, that seems to be the pattern. Is the second half of the season things get busier and we stop being able to watch as much. But sorry,
I get busier. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's my fault. It's my fault. I hope everyone's weekend went pretty okay though. Mine was pretty relaxed because this is the spring. In the spring, there's less basketball being played that I have to work, but I did actually work basketball on Saturday, so it's coincidental. That's not what I thought I was going to say. But I watched a whole bunch of conference tournament stuff. I know we have sports coming up at 7:50, but the Big Sky Conference Tournament, I always have kind of a soft spot for just because I grew up in Montana, and Montana is a member of the Big Sky Conference. And there was a Northern Colorado, Eastern Washington men's basketball game that was happening, and I had it on at your house when we were having dinner last night. And I watched a good amount of that game while, we were doing other things, we were having dinner, whatever. And then apparently I left at the exact wrong time because Northern Colorado upset top-ranked Eastern Washington on a, really freak three-pointer at the very end of the game. I watched probably up until, a minute left. This happened with, 7 seconds left.
should never leave early.
I know. That's one of my biggest rules with sports. So, good morning to Drew Mega. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here for this morning radio show that plays games. We're so glad to have you.
Nice chat.
Let's talk about our topic of the day. This is a chance for Sean to help us feel comfortable with all doctors, because today is National Dentists Day. It's also Dentist Day, but National Dentists Day. Which is the hardest doctor for you to visit? Because I have always had a tough time going to the dentist because the sounds related with the dentist are very hard for my brain to enjoy. But I actually go to the dentist 3 times a year because my teeth are so prone for staining that I have to get them cleaned more often. And so I've learned to basically go to the dentist more frequently than any other doctor. So it's probably the hardest doctor for me to visit, at least at this stage of my life. But it's the one I go to the most frequently, ironically. Yeah.
So you get to work on that all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I got over my fear, and I'm continuing to get over my fear.